Now I will show you the next method to create a Facebook cover photo. I just forgot out here. On the mobile section, the Facebook profile image, which is shown on the left side out here on the desktop, will be displayed on the center out here on the mobile. So ensure that there is not much image or text on this center part. So for the next method, we will be using canva.com. Do this from the computer browser rather than the mobile app. Canva has a mobile app too, but not all the options are available over there. Sign up with either Google or Facebook or your email. Since I have already signed up with my Facebook, it's easy to log in with the Facebook. Next, you need to give a custom dimension for the size of the Facebook cover page. Before we start creating the image, we need to provide a custom dimension that is the size of the image. This image will explain it more easily. What this image tells you is that a dimension of the Facebook cover should be 820 by 360 pixels. Facebook shows the same cover photo differently in computer and mobile, so it is good to understand this image first. On computer, the Facebook shows the blue part, which is 90 pixels on the right and 90 pixels on the left, but it doesn't show you the 24 pixels on the top and 24 pixels on the bottom, which is shown in red, whereas it is exactly the opposite in case of mobile. Now if you want to place your images and text so that it's visible to both computer and mobile, then you need to ensure that you keep it within the white box. That is why it is called a safe zone. Let's see how we can implement this with Canva. Now let's go back to Canva. Let's create a custom dimension of 820 by 360. PX here stands for pixels. Click on create new design. So it has given you a frame of 820 by 360 tall. This is the area where you will be adding all your images and text. First of all, we will see how to use the inbuilt templates. For this, we will go into the templates menu, which is already out here. Select one of this if you like anything. You can ignore the text. The text can be deleted or updated. So if you like any of this background, just click on it to select it. So for example, if you select this, then go to the image and next select the text and delete the text by clicking on the trash icon. You can also delete this lines by doing the same. That's it. Your background is ready now. If you want to change the background, just select any of the templates out here. Suppose if you want to select this, you can just click on here, delete this text and any other elements. But if you don't like any of this, you can even go to background menu. On the left, check out these additional images in case you like any of these images for the background from these images. If you like any, just click on it and it will replace the background on your right. But if you are like me and want some more options beside this, just go to Google and search for HD wallpaper, say background abstract red and black. See if you like anything. You can go to images and search for more such backgrounds. So if you like this, just click on it again, read their usage policy, and if they are allowing it to be used, just click on download. It says please wait while your link is getting generated. Yeah, the link is generated now out here now. Click on it, save it to your computer. Go back to Canva. Now here you will need to upload it from this upload menu. Click on upload an image or video. Select the image which we just downloaded. Once it's uploaded out here, just click on it. It will appear here. Right click and say replace background. Now you are aware of different ways to select the background. Before we go to the next step, let's temporarily identify and mark 90 pixels on the left and right and 24 pixels on top and bottom, so that we avoid adding any contents out there. To do that, let's go to Elements menu. Here we will select a line. That's it. You can select this line. You can drag it by clicking on the edges till you get that width of 90 or approximately 90. Here you see it's 89. Okay, we will keep this 90. It's 90. So now just drag this to the left. Now this 90 pixels is what we need to avoid. So let's duplicate this line. Just click on this line and click here. It says duplicate. Now the line has been duplicated with 90 pixel size. Take it to the right side and leave it over there. Next we need to create a 24 pixel line on top and bottom. So again we will select a line. We will drag it to the left, then drag it from the edges till the width is of around 24. Okay, it's 25, that's fine. So next we will need to rotate it by clicking on this circle out here. Click on it and move your mouse so that it comes to 90 degree. Right there. Just drag it to the top, duplicate it and drag it to the bottom. Now we need to place our text and images within this imaginary box from here to here. This is our imaginary box which we created. Now let me select my own photo. I have my own photo saved onto the computer. Let me upload it out here. I'll select this. Let me take this as an example. Now since there is a background in this image, it doesn't go well with our image. So next we will need to remove this background of the image of my photo. It's very easy. So before we do that, let me just delete this image from here. We will need to go to remove.bg. You can remember this as remove background. Now here you upload the photo with the background. This is the photo. Within seconds, your image will be ready without a background. The artificial intelligence will detect your face and remove the background. Just ensure that the image you select doesn't have your own shadow in it. Now this image is ready without a background. Click on download and save it. Go back to the Canva. Now here let's upload the image without the background. click on this image. Look here, now there's no background and it looks perfectly right. So let's click this image and take this, drag it to the right. We will increase the size by dragging it upwards. This image is facing right, but since we are placing the image on the left, we need to flip it. Click on the flip menu and then click on flip horizontal. There, it looks good now. Adjust the image. Remember, this part won't be visible on the mobile and this part won't be visible on the desktop. But we are fine because the other part of the image is within the safe zone. Now let's add some text to this. For that, just click on the text menu out here. Click on heading. Drag this a little bit out here. We can change the font. There are lots of fonts out here. Select the one that looks good to you. Select this. Highlight this text and start typing. Let's say social media marketer and trainer. You need to be unique, so please don't copy the same thing. You can now reduce the font from out here. So instead of 26, we will select 24. But you see, if it goes beyond the safe zone. So, and if you bring it to the right, it overlaps our image on the head part. So we can break this into two. Just press enter. Okay, that would look good. Let's give this text a background so that it looks more professional. For that, let's go to elements and search for a square shaped element. This is it. Click on it. Reduce the size so that it fits the background of the text. Now you can increase the size on the left and the right side. Ensure that it is within the safe zone. Leave enough space on the right and the left in the safe zone so that we can add an oval shape to this rectangle. Okay, this looks good. So we will change the color by clicking on this box out here. For the color, we will select some color which goes with the background. Say this one. This looks good again. Now let's go back to the element and click on circle element. Adjust the size from the edges by dragging it inside so that it matches with the rectangle length by dragging the edges like this. Now drag this circle to the left side. Drag this circle to the left side so that the diameter matches with the edges of the rectangle. Change the color again by going out here and keeping the same color as a rectangle. Look, now it looks like a oval shape. Now duplicate this circle, clicking out here, and then drag this to the right side so that the diameter touches the right edges of the rectangle. There. That looks good. Now if you observe this image, it has gone beyond the element. So to bring it to the front, right click on that image and click on bring forward. Again there is a circle out here, so again you can go click on the right click on the image and say bring forward again, or you can just click on this image and say send to back. There. Now before we save it, we need to delete all the temporary lines that we had created. So just click on those lines and click on the trash icon. If you're not able to select the line, just shift this image to the left, or you can even right click it and send it to back, and then select the line and delete it. Again, bring it forward, so bring it to front. This looks very professional right now. Now remember, on mobile the profile image will appear in the center instead of the left, so keep the center space clear of any text and image. So it might be around this space that the profile image will appear on your mobile. Now your background is ready. All you need to do is click on publish, but before that let's add a heading to this image for retrieving it later if required. We will add some name like FV header, and then we click on publish and download this. Let this be PNG type. You can save it to your computer. That's it. Now if you remember, we had gone to remove.bg out here to remove the background. Now let's go back there, and instead of transparent, let's add a bright color background and use the same as our profile image. Note, this is for our profile image. We need to have a bright color background so that it stands out when we comment on others' post. When you comment on others' post, your profile image is visible to them, and it's very small in size, so having a bright background will make it stand out. The background I prefer is either bright yellow or bright red. To do that, just click on the edit button out here. Earlier we had just clicked on the download, but now we will click on the edit. Click on the color tab, select the color out here. You need to drag this round button to the rightmost top. So here you can either select yellow color, you can drag it to the rightmost top and say OK. So now it's yellow color. You can download this, or you can either change the color to the red one. The rightmost top is the darkest, so I will just drag it and say OK. This matches with our Facebook cover color, so I will use this. Click on download, download image, and save it. Now let's go back to the Facebook. Click on the profile image out here and say add photo. You will need to upload the photo. This is the one which we just downloaded. Click on it. You adjust the size by dragging this so that it's right inside the circle. You can even move this image to the left, right, so that it's right in the center. And you can say save. There you see it. Remember, your profile image should be just you, and that too just your headshot and not the whole body, and of course a smiling face. Once done, click on save and refresh the page, and your profile image should be ready. Now let's update the Facebook cover photo with the new one we created. But before that, let me show you this post. Look out here. The first time we added a Facebook cover with a description, it has also created a post with a description. This is how it will look on your friend's news feed too. That's why description is very much required. So let's just copy the same description and update the new Facebook cover photo. Let's upload the photo. Before saving, you can just drag it up or down so that it fits rightly on the Facebook cover template. Now you can just say save changes. Next, you go to your mobile app and check how it looks on mobile. If you want to do some changes, go back to the Canva and adjust the text or the image. Click on this image on the computer only, on the computer browser only, as explained earlier. Click on add description, paste the description which we just copied, and say finished editing. Now this description will go to your friend list that you have updated your cover photo. The image looks very professional now. So let's close this. That's it. Hope you had a great value. Sanjay Rao here, signing off. Have a great day.